with dehydrated, dry lungs and sores in his tongue as he fasted the holy month of Ramadan. Layers of blood covered him like a red winter's blanket. Sudan, you are drowning in the heavy black blood of innocents that were butchered by the bloodthirsty Janjaweed. Once upon a time, the reflections of the crystal clear blue and white waters of the Nile told stories of our ancestors. But now these reflections of our ancestors are replaced by disgusting child molesters drowning young protesters into the Nile with long chains of metallic weights in their back as if they were big. Their bodies may have left this earth, but their souls are still living in this revolution. The so-called Sudanese government have tried tearing us apart, but what they didn't see coming is that their ruthless actions revealed their true colors and made us wiser and more patriotic than ever. You see, the peacefulness of our protesters will always be more powerful than those in power. We will annihilate the devils occupying our throne. We will annihilate them just like how we annihilated al-Bashir and al-Mu'awwiz in 2 days. We will get rid of them like how we got rid of the British forces. We will succeed. We will succeed like our past revolutions and bring them to an end where they will see no beginning. Tomorrow, Sudan, you will be ruled by the loyal and the fair. You will be ruled by people who respect and cherish every single citizen. Whether they are from Al-Khartoum, Darfur, Kordofan or Kesela. Whether they are Muslim, Jewish or Christian. No matter what language they speak or tribe they descended from. Because at the end of the day, we are all Sudanese. Sudan, you are great. Great like the sound of the Kandaka freely embracing her mind. Great like the lavish pure gold embedded beneath your soils. Great like the artifacts that stood for thousands of years on your soils. Great like the miraculous waters of the Nile. And great by the values you spread upon our people. Sudan, you are the heart of Africa. You are the land of a fair man. The land that was once a kingdom that was not ruled by the kings but the Nubian queens.
That's right.
You are a place that is welcoming. A place where there should be no such thing as trespassing or threatening. One day you will gain your true democracy. A democracy that we will be proud of. A democracy where we can express our feelings without having the fear of being victimized or oppressed. One day, one very close day, my dear Sudan. Thank you.
حرية سلام وعدالة.
والثورة خيار الشعب.
حرية سلام وعدالة.
والثورة خيار الشعب.
حرية سلام وعدالة.
والثورة خيار الشعب.
حرية سلام وعدالة.
مدنية خيار الشعب.
حرية سلام وعدالة.
مدنية خيار الشعب.
Actually, very good point. Okay. What people need to understand, actually, just before we move forward, a very important point was made. Hitafat. So, at the moment, one of the most dangerous things and the most terrifying things about what's happening in Sudan is that the people who are essentially ruling unjustly and unlegitimately in government are led by a militia. Oh, wait. Yeah, so my point is that right now the military council is really driven by a militia called the Janjaweed. Now they're under a different name, rebranded as the Rapid Support Forces, but really what they are the Janjaweed. So to give you an understanding of what the Janjaweed represent, they are, you all have heard of, I'm sure you all have heard of the genocide in Darfur. So for over 15 years, the Janjaweed have burnt villages massacred villages. They have raped, they have pillaged, and because the previous dictatorship of 30 years really appreciated that, because it helped them control the country, they grew in power. So now the same people who have killed over 500,000 people in Darfur, this is 500,000 people, okay? This is villages completely wiped, now hold power, and they have the support of 2 countries, 3 countries. And it must be heard and it must be said that what's happening now, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and Egypt, their governments should be held accountable for sponsoring Hemeti and his rapid support forces. So for us, we need to chant, we need to bring awareness to this. We also need to put pressure